What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been some time, but as you can see, we got another video for you. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, 10 things I hate about my 99 F-150. These aren't in any particular order or anything. I actually wrote them down so that I could remember, and let's just jump in and get to it. The first thing on the list is the cup holders. So it's not necessarily the amount of cup holders or the size. I actually like the size. And it's got plenty because no one ever rides in my work truck, so I got several for me. It's the location. So the one in the center where the jump seat is, excuse me, that one is huge, awesome, I love it. However, if I forget to take something out now, or if I got other people, they've got to use the ones by the dash, and those can really only fit like some cans. So, you know, if they're gonna want to get a 44-ounce cup from the gas station, you got to just hold on to it, otherwise it's gonna go everywhere. The second thing on the list, and it may not be a big issue for other people, but I found this becoming more and more of an issue as I start towing more, is these tiny little mirrors. I personally think that every truck should come factory with some tow mirrors, but that's my own personal opinion, and I really wish that this would have. The next thing on the list is the fact that there is no lights on the mirror, like underneath the mirror, or where like the overhead storage can be on some new vehicles. I don't have any lights up there, so the only light I have is the one dome light, and it's like way back here. It sucks, and half the time it doesn't even work. So let's look at our list. Boom, gear indicator. I guess this is somewhat of an issue on these trucks. The 10th gens is that whenever it's in park, it says it's in reverse. You put it in drive, well, guess what? You're in neutral. So it's kind of a pain, and I gotta tell people, dropping some stuff here, I gotta tell people whenever they're driving my truck, like, hey, yeah, you're one off, so you need to go into second, and now you're in drive. Now we get to a big one for me, and that is the lack of horsepower. This does have the Triton 4.6 in it. You know, when the truck came out, that was probably a decent amount of power. It was 215 horsepower at the flywheel, so 160, 150 at the wheels. I'm kind of a horsepower freak, so that to me is not enough. Then we've got the seat range whenever you try to tilt this thing forward. So I got kids, occasionally they hop in my truck, and while it is the super cab, so my back doors, they actually open up, but what happens, we're gonna have another car. What ends up happening is they have some issues getting into their seats, so whenever you tilt it forward, it doesn't tilt up quite enough, so they gotta like really squeeze in there. And then if you have to, you'll even swing the seat all the way up, slide it forward. So the tilt function could be a little better going forward. Then we've got these old hazed over headlights, hence why I put that light bar in there, which I did a review on that. I love that light bar. Oh, I can't wait to get more pod lights and another light bar. It's gonna be a good time. But these lights suck, absolutely suck. I can't stand them. So I mean, I get that that's an age thing, and you can restore headlights. I know you can do that, but for me, you know, I was just trying to think of some things, because, you know, it's a 99. The truck's going on 22 years old. I got a rattle noise. That's on the list. My uncle had the same issue with his. Apparently there's like some heat shielding or something, and it only does it whenever I'm in park. So, or not in park. Whenever I'm in drive park somewhere. So if I just stop somewhere, leave it in drive, the RPMs will drop a little low, and it apparently doesn't like that, and then there's just some harmonics that starts rattling like a heat shield or something down there. Then we've got a lack of storage. Now, I'm not talking about the bed. I do have a 6 or 6.5 foot bed. I can't remember what it is. I think it's 6. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, you're not gonna be able to see it probably, but in that center console right there where the jump seat is. So I've got the jump seat, which means I don't have any center tray that goes down by like your legs and your feet. So I'm losing out on a lot of storage, whereas some of these newer trucks, when they don't have the jump seat, they got, you know, the tray in the middle and all that good stuff. There's probably a technical term for it, but it just doesn't have a lot. You really only have that little storage cubby in the jump seat. And then number 10, I was reaching here, and it's probably only an issue for me, the lack of power supplies. So I have 2 cigarette lighters, they're both in the front. If my kids' devices die in the back, well, guess what? They're just out of luck, because we're not running cords all the way up, 10-foot cords, and it would just be really nice to have something in the back. Yeah, it was just a quick rundown, and yeah, you know, I was reaching on some of these because, let's just be honest, this is an old work truck. I absolutely love Sweet Lou, and you know, I just want to give you all some content. Some of those I really do hate, though. Until next time, catch you later.